Hi everyone, I'm Shauna and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I am bringing you my all things beauty, all my beautiful things, aka all the things I'm painting that aren't makeup. I have some things that are finished, but mostly a lot of progress. And I think some of the progress is really huge and there's a lot to chat about. I am kind of feeling a little different today. I'm rocking the middle part. I don't know, is this like, I'm pretty sure I'm a millennial, but like I think like the middle part is quintessential millennial. I don't know how I feel about the middle part. And I'm rocking a bit of a different makeup look for me than usual. And I'm really excited to talk about these products in a upcoming video, but we're not here to talk about that today. So I first want to talk about a product that is finished, and that is the Derma night cream. I finished this way quicker than I anticipated. I do have a full review on this product in my most recent beauty empties that'll be linked in the cards. The short version is that I wouldn't repurchase this. Didn't really like the texture. I did also roll in this guy, and this was the Alia Skin Australian Native Berries moisturizer. I was here last update. I am here. I honestly thought I would finish this by this update because this is the only moisturizer I use in the morning. I do have something else on backup. I talked about it in the previous video, so I'm really close. I think I'll finish this in maybe like 5 or 6 days, maybe a little bit more, but I'm not gonna showcase or roll in a new product in its place simply because the other thing I have is the last thing that I have. So it's going to be the only product I'm going to use. And project pans are, in my opinion, or one of the great things about project pans, in my opinion, is that they help you use and go through products that you kind of need a little bit of help with. So I like to put in product categories or products that I maybe wouldn't use without putting it in the project, or like I have so many, like I want to focus on 1 or 2 specific things. It's not the case here anymore. So when I finish this guy, I might roll in something else, but it won't be a moisturizer. We'll keep going on the skin products and then we'll get to the hair in a second. So I do also have a mask. It's the Hydrobiotic Mask from Dr. Brandt. I didn't use this as much this month as I did previously. I used this, or sorry, not this month, this update. I did use it about maybe 4 or 5 times. I'm starting to, there's a really clear dip in this section of the product. Very excited to see that. And the smell caught me off guard. It doesn't smell expired. It just has a very distinct and interesting scent. I haven't needed it as much these days. Back in June, I said that my skin was feeling really dry and I was kind of relying on it a lot. The opposite has been true right now. Like, we're in the heat of summer. It's been hot. We've had like smog warnings and heat warnings. Air quality warnings are not all that typical for where I live. So to have that and then heat warnings, my skin has just been like, it's been too hot. It's been too sweaty. So a product like this hasn't been as useful as it has been in the past, but nevertheless I still have been using it just a little bit slower. A couple of serums to chat about next. The first one is this Mallet and Goetz Recovery Treatment Oil. I really do like this. The change isn't as significant as the time above. Before, just get a little closer, it was at the top of this mark, now it's like at the top of this mark. I really found my stride with the skincare routine that I liked, and it's featured this serum over this serum. I kind of felt like this has been working really well. So I've been favoring this guy over this guy. So I have been using it, just not as much, but I did use it a couple of times last week, and it was like the best reminder of how much I love it. That is the beauty of the project pan. When you have that update, sometimes you're just reminded of how much you love something, and that was the case here. The next update is this Brightening Serum. I got this in a cost box, and I actually just moved the tally from there to there, so they're pretty similar. And then I can put the second tally on the back, only because on the front you can't see the product. On the back there's that little glimmer of product through, so I can tell more easily back there. Really big jump, and you can tell that I've been really liking this product and using it more than this one. I've heard that vitamin C goes well with retinol, but that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been combining them, and I think it's been nice. So I went on my trip, and after I came back, I kind of noticed like my skin was like really breaking out. I got like 5 new pimples like right around here, and when I get them around my mouth, like usually because my diet is trash, and it was. So I've been more up on the retinol game, vitamin C game. So that's also one of the reasons why I've been favoring this guy, and I've liked it. Next up is the Ordinary Buffet Serum. There we go. The jump was pretty big too. I don't think I can finish this for next month, but that's really considerable use. I was favoring my niacinamide over the Buffet, and don't worry, skincare junkies out there, I'm not using the niacinamide with the vitamin C in the same routine. Just wanted to say that. And I have been using it, but I was favoring the niacinamide for a little while, and now I'm layering them or alternating them. So this guy has been great. So the Buffet, after no, I got so close. After the last update, I went to go do some more research on the Buffet because I couldn't remember what it did. And it's for wrinkles, and my wrinkles, like I guess my smile lines here and here, I feel like are fairly deep for somebody my age, and I've always had deep forehead wrinkles. So I've been using it on those, and I don't know if I'm crazy, but I felt like I noticed a difference when I was using it every single day. I would be interested to track that, to see like what it looks like after 3 months or 6 months of using it, because I am a little like, I don't know, insecure, especially this one because it's fairly deep. I'm not moving and you can like see it in there, but that's because I smile a lot. Okay, last skincare product is the All Good Sport Sunscreen. Look at that dip, y'all. I feel pretty proud of myself. This guy is gonna go pretty soon, and I honestly don't know what to pick next. If you have a sunscreen recommendation that's great for oily skin, I would love to hear it. And I would probably prefer a sunscreen in a moisturizer. I would probably prefer a sunscreen in a moisturizer. This is a reminder that like I need to go and like figure it out pronto, because like I will not have any sunscreen once this is gone. There are so many sunscreen guides out there, and I've watched a few recommendations, but a couple of issues are that some brands that people recommend aren't available in Canada, or are just like much less available in Canada, or it's more expensive to ship here. Any sunscreen recommendation is totally welcome. Also with sunscreen is like all of this information about like, is the product reef safe, and I'm pretty sure there's concerns over like avobenzone or oxybenzone, and I think one more ingredient. I was doing some research like maybe 2 months ago, month and a half ago. Did you just hear that sound? It was nasty. So I was doing some research on that, and I think I was finding some like contradicting statements about whether those ingredients contribute to coral reef bleaching. And then I think there's also potential concerns over some ingredients being carcinogens, but I need to be up and up on that. So any recommendations, again, are welcome. This product was a repurchase. I got this in a cost box, and then I saw them available like on a Canadian website, and I kind of jumped at it. This is just not a great product. It has a pretty strong white cast, a little bit difficult to rub in, and then if you sweat, it like will show up as white cast on your face. I wore this at the beach, and like I applied it, and then I went in the water like pretty soon after, and then my partner was like, Shauna, like what's all the white stuff on your face? And it was the sunscreen, like, I don't know, interacting with the water. It's happened every time I've gone to the beach and like haven't left like 30 or 40 minutes in between putting on the sunscreen and then going into the water. 40 minutes is a lot, probably more like 25 to 30 minutes. So I wouldn't recommend this one, and I just like have the hardest time finding or deciding which sunscreen I would want. So recommendations welcome. The last thing I am rolling in is this Versed mask. This is a product that I bought when I was doing my low buy earlier this year. This got shoved in the back of my drawer and was never used, and I absolutely wanted to use it. And with the moment I saw this, I was like, oh, I'm so busting that out, and I'm really excited to use it. It's the, I should say what it is. It's the Shortcut Overnight Facial. So I'm like, I kind of want to use it tonight, but the night before I use it, I want to just like keep it super simple, like an oil and maybe like a moisturizer or something like that, or combo of the two, because I'm really worried about a product like this interacting with other things that I'm wearing. So not tonight, but tomorrow will be the first time I use it, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to use it. And that's kind of how you should feel about your skincare. Not kind of, that is how you should feel. So this is a new roll-in. Okay, so 3 products left to talk about. No, 4 actually. The first, I'm gonna talk about the oldest product in here, and that is the Champagne Charcoal Scrub. We are still trucking along, still using it. I think it's gonna be a while still. I'm pretty sure I've only been using this like once every other week, so probably 4 times total. I just don't want to over exfoliate, and this thing is so messy and like clumpy. It like makes a really big mess in my shower every time I use it. And here's what I realized, or I guess never was a problem before. I don't have one of those like adjustable shower heads. It's one that's like stuck to the wall. So when this gets all over my sink, I have to bring in like other water from outside my shower inside to clean it if I can't like get it all while I'm showering. And then if it like ends up on the side or on the wall or something, it's just like a huge deal to like kind of clean it up. I don't know, it's not like it stains, but it's just like messy and then like inconvenient to clean it up. So I'm always like, whenever I'm thinking about using it, that's always in the back of my mind, and I'm like, are you sure you want to do that today? Like, do you have time to spend 5 minutes cleaning up in the shower? I don't know, it's just kind of become an inconvenience in my mind, but we're still going with that. The Living Proof Perfecting Spray. Look at that, y'all. I've been really working hard on this guy. This one is like such a joy to use. I really love the smells that Living Proof chooses. The same with Away. I love how they smell. Yummy. And I've been pretty regular with this every time I wash my hair, especially in the summer, because of this one protects against like UV rays and not just heat, which I think is great for the summer. So great progress on there. Very excited about it. Okay, let's talk about something that's not super exciting. This. I put this in my bathroom and then like put it at the back of my cabinet and then forgot about it. So I did not use this a singular time, and I'm like, Shauna, what are you doing? So I'm gonna give this one more chance. I think this was due to the placement and not because I don't want to use it. I legitimately forgot about it until I had to pull it out for this video. So I'm gonna try it again, and I'm just gonna like get on my platform for a second. And I have been loving the Revlon blow dry. I have been loving the Revlon blow dry brush. That is so hard to say. And so I have noticed that my hair has been getting a little bit more dry around the ends, and ever since I kind of like have really dialed back how much I color my hair, my like softness and shine has been like a super priority to me. And so I don't want to overly damage my hair and get it back to the state where my hair was so dry because I overcolored it. Again, I don't know if I'm a fan of this part. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so I feel that now is like an even more appropriate time than ever to use a product like this. So I think this is just like the great time to implement it. The last product is also a roll-in, and this will be a familiar face if you've been here since like the Instagram days of this project. This is the coconut milk. It's like a nourishing oil. You can tell I've been trying to pan this for a long time, and I put the most recent tally down here, so that's where we are. But this product is going to be without a doubt the most or the slowest moving product out of everything here. And that's because I have an oily scalp. And so I really need to be careful when using hair oils because they do make my hair greasy really quickly. My hair already gets greasy really quickly. I think it's just like a fine hair thing. I've been really pushing how long I between washes. So the last 2 times I washed my hair got so dry and like matted because my hair would be in like a ponytail for 5 days. And then it just like, you know, when you're like fussing with it, does that happen to anybody where you're just kind of like you're consistently fussing with your hair and then it like gets like all matted and tangled in your ponytail? That's been happening to me, and my ends have been getting really dry. So I've just been like putting the smallest amount in my hair when it's wet, and only when it's wet, and like only down here, and it's been awesome. And I have not noticed my hair getting extra oily. My hair is long enough now, like the distance from the scalp is long enough where I can put hair oil in and it will be like okay, not mess with everything that's going on up there. So I think it's a welcomed inclusion, and how else will I use a product like this unless I put it in a project, which is exactly what I talked about earlier. So that's everything. That is the update. Very excited to bring this to you and use some of these products next month. I am hoping to finish a couple of them for next month, like the Alia Skin product, get going on the Versed mask. I don't know if I could finish this for next month, but I really want to get close on the Ordinary Serum. Oh, and I also want to finish the All Good sunscreen. Again, if you have any sunscreen recs, I would love to hear them in the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again around here soon. Bye.